On February 24, 1978, 5 young men from Yuba City, California, got into a car to watch a college basketball game. They were best friends. They were supposed to drive home right after the game, but they never made it. This case is so baffling that it is known as the American Dyatlov Pass. The 5 men were Ted, Gary, Bill, Jack, and Jackie. They all had mild intellectual disabilities, but they were high-functioning and lived happy lives. After the game ended, they stopped at a local store to buy snacks and drinks. Then, they got back into their 1969 Mercury Montego. Home was a straight drive south. But for some unknown reason, they drove 70 miles in the opposite direction, high up into the freezing, snow-covered mountains of the Plumas National Forest. A few days later, a park ranger found their car abandoned on a lonely dirt road in the forest. Inspector Kabir reviews the police report of the vehicle. The car was in perfect working condition. It had plenty of gas. The keys were gone, but the tires were not stuck in the snow. 5 strong men could have easily pushed it. So why did they abandon a perfectly good car in the middle of a freezing night? Even stranger, they left their warm jackets inside the car while stepping out into the freezing snow. A man named Joseph Shans came forward with a bizarre story. He had been stuck in the snow on that exact road that night. He said he saw their car parked behind him. He saw a group of people with flashlights and called out for help. But the group immediately turned off their flashlights and walked silently into the dark woods. He also claimed he heard a woman's voice, which made no sense. Months later, when the snow finally melted, the police found the answers, but they only raised more questions. 19 miles away from the abandoned car, deep in the woods, they found a Forest Service trailer. Inside the trailer was Ted. The scene inside the trailer was completely illogical. Ted had starved and frozen. But the trailer was filled with enough canned food to feed all 5 men for a year. There was a propane heater, but it had never been turned on. There were matches and books, but no fire was ever started. Why did he starve while surrounded by food? Why did he freeze while surrounded by fuel? The remains of 3 other men were found scattered in the woods nearby. But the 5th man, Gary Matthias, was never found. His shoes were left behind in the trailer, but he had vanished into the wilderness. Inspector Kabir analyzes the chilling theories. Were they chased up the mountain by someone from the store? Did they see something illegal and run for their lives? Or did Gary, who suffered from severe schizophrenia, have a sudden hallucination and lead his friends into the dark woods? The Yuba County Five mystery is a heartbreaking puzzle. 5 friends walked into the freezing darkness of the forest, leaving behind logic, survival instincts, and their lives. To this day, nobody knows what truly happened on that mountain.